Hey guys, I was going to make a video about our vegan journey as a family of 7. Me, my husband, and our 5 children. One of them is 6 months old, so that's not a big deal, but I was just going to talk about our experience. So, I have been interested in being vegan. I learned about it primarily through YouTube channels. I stumbled upon Ellen Fisher's channel. She has a beautiful YouTube channel where she discusses gentle parenting, has just home videos of her own beautiful vegan children that my children love to watch as well. Just makes so many conscious and healthy choices for herself, for her family, for the environment, and I feel that she's such a person to be looked up to and respected, and I appreciate what she is doing so much. She's a role model for me. I also found the YouTube channel of Fully Raw Christina, who I also enjoy. I really enjoy her videos because there's so much color, and it really puts me, in the mood to be happy and healthy, and I appreciate her channel as well. Another one that I've enjoyed is Chief Lazy Vegan. It's a girl whose name is Rose, and she just makes lots of different vegan recipes and videos about being vegan, and she's hilarious. She is Korean, and she has mukbangs and story times, and I've learned a lot about Korean culture because of her, and like I said, she cracks me up. I think she is so funny. Now, those are my inspirations. My reality is that I am a country girl, a hick, a hillbilly, a redneck, whatever you want to say. I live in the South. I am a farmer's daughter. It's very rural where I live. People are very much still doing the old ways of doing things. One of the first questions that I would get when I was getting married was, do you know how to cook biscuits and gravy? I mean, it was just assumed that if you were, presuming to get married, you'd better know how to make biscuits and gravy, because that's, what's expected. The type of things that is normal for us to eat is like, go to a Cracker Barrel, and what you see on the menu is, pretty much what we eat. Fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, hamburgers and hot dogs. My husband would eat steak every single night, if that was possible, catfish, that kind of thing. So I am completely sold on not only the health reasons for being vegan, as well as the ethics for being vegan. I do not agree with the way that animals are treated. On a commercial scale. I also don't believe that you have to have animal protein or byproducts to survive. So I'm very motivated and very interested in changing our lifestyle. Now, in a family, other people's opinions matter as well. So how my children deal with it, how my husband feels about it, these are all very valid. I'm not just going to take control just because I feel like I have the moral upper hand or something, and everyone's on a journey like that. So I tried to incorporate more vegan options, and this is what happened. So I tried going cold turkey, just as hardcore as I could possibly do it, and the result was starving kids. They would go on hunger strikes and just not eat anything except for, fruit. So my compromise is to make meals based on, you know, things they might like. So meatloaf, I would make, you know, a meatloaf, then make a lot of mashed potatoes or a lot of green beans.
I have a butterfly kite.
Oh, that's so cool. And that seems to work pretty well. I can make burritos or tacos that have the ground beef, and then I can make the vegan options as well. I'd like to try a bunch of different recipes as I am gaining footing with that. And that's the deal with that. So I also tried to make vegan nacho cheese, and that actually went really well. And I want to see if there's anything else I should mention. I agree completely with Nikki at A Farmhouse Full. I've been a fan of for a long time. That I don't want my food choices to really interrupt my fellowship. And that is mainly because I live in an area where I am definitely the minority, and a lot of people just simply are not educated in what happens with animals, you know, in a feedlot, or maybe they don't have the means or don't feel they have the means to really explore a different way of living. So I don't want to ruin my relationships with people who are not vegan because of that. And if I would offend someone by not eating something at a party, or it would cause a big problem, you know, only if I really thought that my talking to them about why I make my choices would be productive or fruitful. Those would be the only times when I would even say anything. But for the most part, people want to make their own choices about what they eat, and they're not going to appreciate being preached to, even though I have really enjoyed getting to learn more through YouTube videos. So that's just a thought. And yeah, that's about my experience so far. I'll keep you updated if I figure anything else out. Thanks.